Hello and welcome to another video, and today I thought it would be fun to take my most anticipated category from Game of the Year last year and expand it into a fuller video. At the time of recording that, there was one game in particular that I didn't want to make my top 2019 most anticipated because it was kind of up in the air if it was going to come out in 2019. It sounds like now it is actually going to come out in 2019. So anyways guys, this is my top 5 most anticipated video game releases of 2019. At number 5, we have a game that I feel like I put on one of these lists every year, and that is Bloodstained: Ritual of the Night. I feel like 2019 is the year that this game is coming out. It's the year this game has to come out. Seems like it is the now longest running Kickstarter game since Mighty Number 9 finally came out and was a disaster. I don't think that Bloodstained will be a disaster. We had that great 8-bit Bloodstained Circle of the Moon, which I thought was a fantastic throwback to Castlevania 3, and I think Bloodstained is going to be that for Symphony of the Night. I don't really have much more I need to say about this game, I just want it, and that is my number 5 pick. Number 4 on my list is actually going to be cheating here. You would think I would put Resident Evil 2 on this list, and while that is the true answer to my most anticipated game of the year, being that we're so close to the release of that game, I don't want to put it on this list because I think that's unfair. However, Resident Evil, the Switch port of the GameCube remake, which has been confirmed to come out this spring, is my number 4 pick. As you guys know on this channel, Resident Evil is my favorite game of all time, and the ability to have my favorite game of all time in a handheld portable setting is an incredible feat, and I cannot wait to see this. I'm going to cover this on the channel. I can't wait to play this port of this game. I hope that it lives up to my personal preferences and hype, but I am just going to be astonished when I look at this and think, hey man, this is my favorite game of all time, 15 years removed from when this remake was released. I'm playing it on a portable system now, and that just alone is an incredible experience to me that I cannot wait to have. That's my number 4 pick. My number 3 pick today is going to be Crackdown 3, and yes, you're gonna go in the comments, you're gonna say, oh, you're an Xbox fanboy and everything. I love the original Crackdown. It's one of my favorite games of last generation, and while I think the sequel, 2010's Crackdown 2, was a very high disappointment, since I loved the original so much, the fact that the original team is making Crackdown 3 I think speaks volumes to the quality that we're going to get for the game. I think a lot of people are going to sleep on Crackdown 3, and I think part of it is they announced it too early. This is a game they announced in 2014, and it's had kind of a 5-year development cycle, and it's been through hell. Originally they had all the cloud computing bullshit about how it was going to do that. Now there's a certain mode that's going to have that. I'm just excited to play more Crackdown. I love the original Crackdown. I love the destruction that it brought, and I think the level of destruction is going to be only amplified on the Xbox One, and honestly, after looking at the most recent trailer that came out for this game, Crackdown 3 is looking to shape up to be a really, really good game. So that's my number 3 pick for 2019. Number 2 on my list is actually going to be the game that I picked as my number 1 most anticipated back in that Game of the Year video last year, and that is Gears 5. I adored Gears of War 4. I thought it was a fantastic sequel and easily the best Gears since the original one. And I can't wait to see the bold new direction that Gears 5 is going to go in, playing as a different character. Now you're playing as Kat, or Kate, however you want to say her name, as the lead protagonist in Gears 5, which is quite a switch up from Gears of War 4. Gears of War 4 felt like the safe, almost Force Awakens, played out, whereas it feels like Gears 5 is the game that's going to take a lot of risks. Now, I don't like using that comparison because I'm not a huge fan of The Last Jedi, but this is going to work towards the advantage of the Coalition, the team that's making this game. So, Gears 5, I'm looking forward to this story. I can't wait to see where it goes. I'm glad that Marcus Phoenix didn't die, spoilers, I guess, didn't die at the end of Gears 4, because that would have been too much, I think. I think it's important to have him around, but also I'm just interested to see where this story goes, and I think Gears 5 is shaping up to be one of the better looking games of 2019. And finally, my number 1 most anticipated game of 2019 is Doom Eternal. Now, the reason I omitted Doom Eternal from my pick from the Game of the Year stuff last year is because it was kind of up in the air if it was going to be a 2019 game or not. Rage 2 kind of already planted its flag in the May 2019 spot. Doom Eternal seems like it's going to come out at the tail end of the year. I cannot wait for Doom Eternal. Doom, as you guys know, is my 2016 game of the year, and I loved that reboot slash sequel slash remake slash whatever you want to call it, and I am really looking forward to seeing how that team develops a sequel to that game, and I can't wait for it. It's easily my most anticipated game of 2019. Anyways, guys, I would love to know in the comments below what your most anticipated games of 2019 are. One other thing I'm going to throw out here, because I know somebody's going to mention in the comments, they're going to say, oh, you didn't talk about any of the PlayStation exclusives. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't think Last of Us or Death Stranding are 2019 games. I think those are going to be PS5 launch titles at this point, because they just are so far in development. Yes, I'm looking forward to both of those titles. Yes, I don't think Days Gone looks like a good game, and it's not a most anticipated game. I don't even plan on playing or covering that game for the channel. So the PlayStation 4's lineup in 2019 seems incredibly shaky to me. It's not to say that they don't have quality games coming, because I do truly believe that, you know, Last of Us 2 and Death Stranding will be really high quality games. I just don't see either of them coming out in 2019. Anyways, guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, until next time.